I'm the only black teenage geek. Now, if you call yourself a Nintendo fanboy, like I am, you should know about the two infamous Mario sequels that were released in both America and in Japan. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, attempt to kick yourself in the crotch for lying to yourself, and I'll tell you. After Nintendo released their masterpiece, Super Mario Bros., it was clear that a sequel would be in the works. After 3 years, in 1988, Super Mario Bros. 2 was released for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, if you were your 9-year-old candy junkie in 1988, you would think that would be the end of the story for Mario 2. That is until a game called Super Mario All-Stars changed everything. Super Mario All-Stars was a game that had all 3 of the original NES Mario games, but it came with a bonus game called Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, which just so happened to be Mario 2, but released in Japan. It was later found out that the Mario 2 that we got was a Japanese game called Doki Doki Panic. Just goes to show you can sell 10 million copies of one game that looks like someone dropped acid while developing it. Now, 23 years after its release, there's not a lot to say about the American Mario 2. So for this review, I'll be looking at The Lost Levels. The version I'm going to be playing is Super Mario All-Stars on the Wii for its 25th anniversary of the original Mario. So, enough of this jibber-jabber, let's get this game started. Now, when the game first starts up, you can say it looks a lot like the regular Mario game, but with 16-bit graphics. See if I can find a power-up. Whoa, what's that purple mushroom do? What? I died? A purple mushroom kills you? Yeah, if you get a purple mushroom, you lose a life. But if you're Big Mario, you lose your power-up. Gee, that sure helps, Nintendo. Thanks. I mean, really, Nintendo, a power-up that can have you killed? While you're at it, why don't you create a power-up that has Mario explode into a million Parmesan-covered pieces? Or better yet, have a power-up that blows up your Wii. Sheer genius, right? Not only is the purple mushroom the only thing you should worry about, but there's also hard-to-reach power-ups, hard-to-reach platforms, and even secret blocks that are required for you to move on to the level. But you do have unlimited continues and 5 lives to work with. So for gameplay, I'm going to give it 7.0 points. There's not a lot to say about controls in Lost Levels unless you play as Luigi. His controls are both the best and worst part of Lost Levels. He can jump higher, making it easier to reach those hard-to-reach platforms, but his controls are a little slippery, making it harder to react to what's going on in front of you. But you can play as Mario if you're not feeling Luigi's controls. So for controls, I also give this 7.0 points. If you played any of the Mario games, you know that some of the levels are next to impossible to beat, and the same goes for Lost Levels. But with the Lost Levels, it seems the level design is the same, but just made needlessly harder. Even in World 3, playing as Mario and Luigi, I still couldn't make it to the final boss. Maybe with new villains and better power-ups, I could give it a higher score, but for difficulty, I give it 6.0 points. But that still gives Lost Levels a total score of 20 points. Yeah, the level design is pretty much the same as the original Mario, but the controls and the gameplay is what saves it. It's super easy to find a copy on either SNES, Wii, or even a Wii's Virtual Console, so give it a shot. You won't be disappointed. This is the Black Teenage Geek, signing out.